Hey YouTubers, it's Drew. Thanks for watching this video. I got a question for you. Are you excited for Middle-earth: Shadow of War? This is a game coming out from Monolith Productions and WB Games, and we've already received a CG trailer and a gameplay video, about like 15 minutes in length. Before I kick things off, I think it's important to let you guys all know that I am a huge Tolkien fan. I'm not going to proclaim to be the most knowledgeable Tolkien fan out there, or the biggest Lord of the Rings fan, but it is my favorite universe, and I've loved it since childhood. Don't believe me? I read The Lord of the Rings, I read The Hobbit multiple times, and I read The Silmarillion, and if that doesn't show dedication, I don't know what does. I'm also a big fan of the movies and owned multiple collections. Boom, 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 boom. Jealous? Boom. Ugh. So I think I've made my point, but here's the question. Am I excited for Shadow of War? Absolutely not. Now before you attack me, let me explain. In 2014, they came out with the original game, Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, and I was just not impressed. One of my good friends who's a big fan of Shadow of Mordor was just begging me to play it over and over. He's just like, Drew, it's a great game, you gotta play it. What are you doing with your life? So I said, okay, Andrew, I will play the game. So I played the game, guys, and let me tell you, the navigation, the open world thing is kind of fun, just like Assassin's Creed. The combat's really smooth and fun to play, just like Batman Arkham. And it takes place in my favorite universe of all time, Middle-earth. So why is it not good? Two things, and I'm going to go over them real quick. If you get killed by an orc, he moves up in rank, and now you have one more enemy. That's really it. I could be going after a war chief or a captain, but if some numbskull shoots me in the back, I die, and they move up and they become a captain or possibly a war chief, and then I have more enemies to deal with. So I could have spent an hour going after this war chief, but now I have to spend 2 more hours making up for my mistake. And none of that would be annoying if this game wasn't designed around you versus an army. I don't care who you are in Middle-earth. I don't care if you're Legolas. I don't care if you're Thorin or Dwalin or Aragorn or Gandalf. I don't even care if you're a Balrog. No one can take on an entire army by themselves, but dang it, they think you can. I've spent a lot of time on this game just in serious rage, and I have quit this game many times, and I've told my friend Andrew, this game is not right. Something's wrong. So what else is wrong with the game? I don't really care for the story very much. I just wish I could have been in the room when they were pitching the story to WB Games. Here's how it probably went. So this game's gonna take place in Mordor. Well, that sounds pretty good. Sauron, you know, Mordor, Mount Doom. No. No Sauron. We don't want Sauron in this game. In fact, we're gonna substitute him for 3 other guys that are kinda like Sauron, but not really. Really, I don't think, I think Sauron would probably be made up villains. Okay. The main character, his name is Talion, he's a ranger, and his soul fuses together with this wraith named Celebrimbor, and he's an elf, and they both have lost their families, and they're both seeking revenge. So they're both really grumpy, and that's gonna make for a lot of good character development. Anything else? We could put Gollum in it. Any trolls? No, Graugs. Wargs? Caragors. Why? And you know what? I still might try to give it another chance because Shadow of War looks really cool, and I just really need to master this game. I need to be good at it, but it's the one of those games that I'm just not good at, guys. I'm not good at it. I'm not good. So anyway, Shadow of War. They thought this thing needed a sequel. Really? Are you sure about that? Now you ask, Drew, why are you upset about this? What about this are you upset about? I mean, we get armies, we get to, it's not just Mordor, it's Minas Morgul, it's Gondor, you're all over the map, and it's, you have an army that you control. The main character, Talion / Celebrimbor, think it's a good idea to make another Ring of Power. Another Ring of Power. If Tolkien doesn't come out of his grave and slap the people at Monolith, then I don't know what else will make him do it. I mean, it seems like Tolkien blasphemy to me. I mean, another Ring of Power. Plus, you see Sauron walking around in the trailer. I mean, he doesn't have a physical form. Have you paid attention to the text? After he was defeated by Isildur, he went to Dol Guldur, and he was a spirit there. He was a necromancer, and then when he was driven away from Dol Guldur, he was an eye, flaming eye, in Mordor. That's what happens to him. He doesn't get physical form. How are you going to explain that? How are you going to explain it just seems like fan fiction. It just seems like they could have picked any other time period in Middle-earth to make a game out of. But no, they thought this would work. This would work. I think I'd probably rather play Lego Lord of the Rings at this point. Anyway, I probably made some enemies today just by making this video. I'm sorry if I offended you with my thoughts on this game series. Why it's a series, I don't know. But if you guys disagree with me, please let me know in the comments why this game is good. Tell me, convince me. I really do think there's a world out there where I could like this game and be good at it. But you know, it's just not today. It's just not today. Ah! And if you do agree with me, then preach it to the choir. Give this video a thumbs up below or give it a thumbs down. I don't know. We'll see where you guys, the audience, stands on this issue. Let's talk about it in the comments. I need to ice pack and cool down here. Maybe I'll watch some Return of the King tonight and just call it a day.